Hi, and welcome to my sewing room. My name's Leah, and I'm on week 7 of my second year of working on my UFOs, where I've challenged myself to sew at least 15 minutes a day on my unfinished projects. This past week, I got back to my one block wonder. I didn't sew as much as I did last week on my UFOs, but I still got some good progress done, and I made sure to sew at least 15 minutes every day. Some days I sew a little more, some days I kept right at my 15 minutes, but even those 15 minutes still helped me move along. Let me show you what I got done. Wednesday, I cut out all the end caps I needed for my rows. I cut strips the same width as my half hexagons, and I used my 60-degree ruler to cut out all the wedges I needed. This is one of those steps that feels a little repetitive, but I just put on some music and I get onto a rhythm. It's actually kind of relaxing once you get going. Thursday, I sewed the ends onto the center top pieces and pinned a couple of rows together. I always forget how much time pinning can take, especially with the angled seams like these. But taking the time to line everything up really helps those points come together nicely. Friday, I finished sewing the center top section, and I put it back on the design wall to admire it for a little bit. I really love seeing all the seams pressed open on these one block wonders. They just look so cool. There's something about all those little hexagons coming together that feels a little bit magical. Every time I step back and look at it, I see something different in the fabric. While I was admiring the center section, I took a moment to look at where I wanted to have it line up with the panel. I know I want to make sure I keep the footprints in the dirt on the left, so it looks like I will line it up with the edge right here, but that leaves a few inches on the right that I'll have to cut off. I do have a full roll going down that right edge that I could take apart and show more of the panel, but that would mean I'd have more leftover hexagons. After auditioning what it might look like by folding the strip back a bit, I decided I wasn't really losing too much. Just a dark part of the cloud and some of the ocean. And I actually like how the strip I have already sewn blends into the panel with the coloring of the hexagons. Sometimes it's better to not overthink it. So I'll cut that section off on the right and use that strip in some other project. Nothing goes to waste around here. Saturday I pulled the rest of the strips off the wall and I put them in piles. I kept them in order so I wouldn't have to do a puzzle later when I wanted to put them back on the wall. I've learned that lesson the hard way before. Then I sewed on the rest of the end pieces for all the strips. Sunday, I spent a little more than 15 minutes sewing the bottom center section together. So now my entire center section is totally complete. I have the top, the middle, which is super easy since it's the panel, and then the bottom center. Seeing that whole center finished really gives me a boost of motivation. Monday, I pinned the left side rows together in pairs. That took me about 18 minutes to pin 3 sections together, and I stopped there for the day. Some days I have more time to sew than others, but on days when time's limited, these 15-minute bursts really get me set up for some good sewing the next day. So pinning these rows together may not seem like a lot of work, but it's actually part of the progress and it keeps things moving forward. With the rows already pinned, I was able to jump right into sewing on Tuesday and get those 3 sections sewn and pressed. Then I pinned more rows together from the right and the left to get those ready for sewing the next day. And that's where I am now. I got the top center part done, I got the bottom part done. I'll be working on the sides the rest of this week, and hopefully by the end of the week coming up, I'll have a complete quilt top. So how did your sewing session go last week? Were you able to sew a lot or just a little bit? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're working on. And thanks so much for following along. And until next time, happy sewing.